In this next episode, I get to interview Zac Thiele. Zac is the Executive Director of Sports Medicine with Optimum Performance Sports. Zac's job is to make sure that we have ample opportunities as athletic trainers in the different settings that we have. And so you're going to get to learn about Zac and how he got into athletic training and part of who he is. So hopefully you enjoy this interview. Thanks. Next in the series of interviews with athletic trainers, I've got Zac Thiele. Zac is an athletic trainer with OPS. Okay, we'll dive in and find out how'd you get into athletic training?
How did I get into athletic training? I would say it probably all started in high school. I took a health occupation education class through Bluffton High School. Rotated around to a bunch of different sites. I was really interested in eyes. I don't know why, but for whatever reason, thought I was going to go down that route. Decided, no, that's not for me after kind of being in that route. Did a little internship, or I guess one of the rotations was with Andy Vogel. And I was like, man, I really like this. I kind of want to see more of this. I was kind of more interested in the physical therapy route more than athletic training. But then, I did a inpatient physical therapy and had a patient die on me. And I was like, no way, I am not doing this.
Wow.
So, I went back to Andy, worked with him, learned about athletic training, and then decided that was going to be the way I was going to go about it.
Where'd you go to school?
I went to Purdue.
Okay.
Yeah, so Purdue for undergrad, grad school went to University of Tennessee.
Okay. Good experiences there at both of those?
Yeah, great. Go ahead.
What sports did you work with?
So when I was at Purdue, you had to have an upper body, a lower body, tackle, or contact or whatever else. So everything. We were with every sport. We had to have a high school rotation. We had to have a small college rotation. But my senior year was all track and field and cross country.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then at Tennessee?
Tennessee was football. So at Purdue, I really liked football, being around the guys and everything else, the whole team aspect of it. So I decided, I want to do this a little bit more. How do I do this more? And they kind of brought up you could do an NFL internship. So applied to all 32 teams and heard back from the Bills. And I was like, I absolutely love this. This is something I wanted to do. Little did I know, I only got a real small glimpse into it. And it was I was there for, 2 months. Went to Tennessee, worked football, and it was a grind. I mean, it was just so much time. So
full day there.
Oh, full day. So yeah, there was times where, you would get there at 5 a.m. and not leave till, 10 o'clock at night. So it was just what it was.
That's Division I football and big time program.
Yeah, so. It was fun though. I mean, I definitely wouldn't take it back. It's one of those things they talk about, when you're the most miserable, you look back on those and you're like, oh, that was the happiest I ever was. So
makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, if you come this far in the video, hit that like button and subscribe, please. It really helps the channel. Thank you. So what brought you to athletic training here in Fort Wayne?
So my wife and I both, fiance at the time, we both moved away. She went down to Florida. I went to Tennessee, like I said. I actually interviewed for a couple jobs down in Florida and had an internship, another year-long internship lined up. And then I was like, you know what? I'll just see what's back home. We didn't know we were going to end up. Mm-hmm. So the Mad Ants job popped up, and I was like, man, that would be kind of cool. Working, semi-professional basketball. So applied for it and got a call from Tracy Hauser, of all people. So it was kind of funny.
Good friend of ours.
Yeah. So Tracy called me and she's like, is this the Zac Thiele from Norwell? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, I didn't even know you went into athletic training. And I was like, yep, turns out I did. I didn't know I was going to do it either. My brother ended up going into it, and she knew about my brother going into it. She was like, yeah, we'd definitely like to interview you. She had good experiences all around, and I was interested.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so then Mad Ants led into
Mad Ants, another grind. It was Mad Ants was fun. I was the equipment manager, the strength coach, the athletic trainer, and babysitter. I was on the road. I was the guy that was organizing the guys, getting them on the bus, calling people when they slept in too much, kind of gopher boy, all that fun stuff. So it was cool. It was good to get my feet wet in the basketball world and learn about it. But at the end of the day, the thing that probably burnt me out is I got to do athletic training the least. And I think the Mad Ants did a good job of recognizing that and being like, all right, for the next person, we got to get them a little bit more help. So, they kind of adapted as most teams have, and they kind of took on more personnel, and now it's a pretty good position for those people.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I think the first time I met you, you were transitioning from the Mad Ants to Bishop Dwenger High
Yeah.
School. Got into secondary setting.
Yeah,
You know.
that was a wild one. Like I said, I was done with Mad Ants. We had Fremont High School at the time. I was living up north of Fort Wayne, and then I went up to Peter and I was like, I want to go to Fremont, and he was like, Nope. I was like, What? It's an open position. Why can't I get into it? He was like, I got a better idea for you. You go to Dwenger and you'll be one of two athletic trainers there. He's like, better work-life balance, which I would agree to. And he's like, you'll just get to know the people and love them, and that I absolutely did. It was awesome staff to work with. Like, really enjoyed being there every day, getting to know the people that were around there. Everybody from the ADs to the coaches to the custodians. Like, we had a good thing going there, right. So it was fun.
Secondary is a fun level when you find fun. A good place, and you're servicing the whole community, not just the athletes.
Yeah,
you're taking care of the coaches' families, the athletes, the students that walk in. Overall.
Yeah, I mean, it was a real family. Like, you didn't realize like how many people in the community are associated with Bishop Dwenger, and just the power that they hold, like in weird ways of like being able to hook you up with little things. Like years later, after I was done, my wife and I went to go remodel our closet, and I was like, wait, I actually know somebody that does this, and they give me a really good deal on doing that. So, just little things like that you never knew.
Yeah. And so after that happened with Bishop Dwenger, then you kind of transitioned into a different role with OPS.
Yeah, that was kind of
explain what the difference is with that.
That was So I'll kind of explain the transition because it was a unique one. About the time Peter was looking to be done, Jason Russell came on board, and I'd gotten to know Jason over a couple years while I was at Bishop Dwenger. And I think he would probably admit to this. Like, he didn't really understand athletic training. He's a chiropractor by trade. He trusted us. Like, it wasn't that there was any animosity or anything like that. He was just like, I don't get it. Like, I don't understand the job as much. He's like, I need somebody to be in this new role of a director to kind of oversee the day-to-day of like all the athletic trainers, work with ADs, work with, just anybody that's got any issues or whatever else. So I was like, yeah, I'd definitely like to do that. So I think a handful of us all interviewed for that position at the same time. And luckily, I got it. I didn't know that I was going to like it at the time. Actually, Andrea Lehman is the one that talked me into interviewing for it because I was like,
she's a hidden gem.
Yeah, definitely. So Andrea talked me into interviewing it and probably set up the entire thing with Jason and I going to golf. Like, I was like, how did Andrea? I don't know. Just kind of a weird thing. So yeah, I didn't know that I was going to like it because I really liked what I was doing at Bishop Dwenger. I was just looking for something, just more. I think most of us are looking to kind of grow in some way. And I saw that as my way to grow. So transition into that, really like it, doing what I'm doing. I'm now the executive director of sports medicine for ops, and we've got a director of sports medicine, we've got a couple leads, and we've got 51 athletic trainers altogether. So
amazing that it's grown so much.
Yeah, I think like when I first stepped in my role, I looked and there was 13 athletic trainers at the time. So just in a few short years, it's kind of exploded.
Yeah, more and more schools, more and more opportunities, different venues, different types of athletic trainers coming in for different settings.
Yeah.
We've definitely grown in that way, which makes it even more difficult for you because you're always looking for athletic training.
Yeah.
Students are recent grads to come out, fill positions, and that's got to be pretty taxing as well.
Yeah, I didn't have any experience when it came to like the hiring of people. I knew personalities and like how to get along with people and what settings might fit them better. It's one of those things I kind of look back at like Peter and I'm like, how did you do this? Like, you were a physical therapist working with athletic trainers, but like, how did you know they were going to fit different situations? And he was really good at that.
Yeah. Peter, I interviewed him, so his episode will be coming
That's
out
awesome.
Soon as well.
That'll be a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it I don't know, just day-to-day role, like absolutely love like what I do. Get to talk to a variety of people, but we need more athletic trainers out there for sure.
We definitely need more athletic trainers. We need more people going into it.
Yeah.
Because it's a growing profession, not only at the secondary level and at the college level and at the professional level, but now we've got athletic trainers in industrial levels. We've got them in occupational. We've got them orthopedic in the office.
Yep.
as well as other venues.
Yeah, we've got a residency going right now, so just another fun way to get more people oriented into the profession in a different setting. So yeah, there's a wide variety of things you can do.
Yeah. Any memorable experiences that you had at a certain level that you want to share?
Memorable experiences. The first one that comes to mind is the Mad Ants championship year when we won the championship. That was a lot of fun. Just a unique group of guys that getting together and kind of looking back at them, it's like, how did they pull that off? Like just all different walks of life. Guys that should have been in the NBA but had certain issues or just couldn't get along with coaches or whatever else. To I don't know, like Chris Middleton played for us that year, I think. So.
What year was that?
That was 2014, I think.
Okay.
So yeah. But 2014 or 20 would have been 2013 maybe. I forget whatever my second year was after. So yeah.
Gotcha.
But yeah, a wide variety of people that they put it all together, and it was kind of fun. And then the Bills days, like just being an intern there and just being a kid running around with a bunch of NFL guys.
Yeah, that's always impressive.
Yeah, I mean, we had Marshawn Lynch on the team, Terrell Owens. There's just so many studs. Ryan Fitzpatrick. Like I used to go play softball with Ryan Fitzpatrick in the evenings when we didn't have practice. So just a weird situation that. How did I get myself into?
Those connections that you made for lifelong friends and other things.
Oh yeah, and I think about it all the time. Like the people that I encountered at Tennessee, it was like that's a cool thing about athletic training. You never know who you're going to come across. Like you'd be on the sideline and they'd be like, "Hey, here's Trace Atkins. You want to meet him?" I'm like, "Trace Atkins? That's wild." Or Kenny Chesney walks in the training room. Just stuff like that. That I don't know. When you're a part of something bigger like that, you just kind of get to be involved with different people that you never thought you'd come across.
Right. And even at the small level, athletic training wise.
Oh yeah.
I mean, just the networking that happens from going through school, going through grad school, getting a job, working at a certain location, meeting people, meeting other athletic trainers. Oh, you went to school with so and so. Oh, so and so.
Oh, it's such a small community.
Yeah.
Like you're constantly coming across people, and you're like, oh, you went to Ball State. Like about what year? And you're like, oh, that's about the same time. That so and so is there. And oh yeah, I definitely know them. Like we used to hang out all the time. So. Right. I mean, even just this past weekend, I was up at an event up in Angola, and I look over and I'm like, hey, I think I know your brother. And he's like, how would you know my brother? I'm like, I'm his boss. And he was like, oh yeah, we're twins. Like, most people kind of put that together. So yeah, I mean, even something as small as that, it's like just kind of a weird way of working out.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for participating in this and let me pick your brain and interview you and let people get to know you.
Definitely, appreciate it.
So thank you very much. And if you're looking for a job in athletic training, always hit up Zac Thiele at Ops here.
Please reach out. Yeah. We definitely need it.
So thanks. Hopefully you like this video. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and maybe send me some ideas of who else I need to interview. Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
Man, I'm not going to lie. I was a little...
Okay.
What's up?
How you doing?
Good.
Okay. All right.
Let's go, Zac.
Leader of the pack. Give it up.